it going, everybody? Frankie here from Mirth Films, and I am here today for a very special interview with a member of the Crane Wives. Ladies and gentlemen, Emilee Petersmark.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. I excited to talk to you about your music, your upcoming East Coast tour. You guys are going to be making a lot of stops at venues that we're super familiar with, everything from Higher Ground, State Theater in Portland, Maine, and then of course the Stone Pony, legendary Stone Pony in Asbury Park.
I know it's going to be our first time there. We've heard great stories, so I'm really excited to see it.
Such a cool club style venue right near the boardwalk in Asbury. And first off, how does it feel to get back on the road? And just so for people who aren't familiar with you guys, where are you guys based out of?
We're from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh,
So we've been a touring band since 2011, 2012. So we've been at it for quite some time. We did take a brief hiatus in 2020. I think the rest of the world also took a brief hiatus during that time. But it feels amazing to be back on the road and performing for audiences again. This is like where all of our joy comes from. So it's really amazing to be able to continue doing this, especially after like not being certain that we would ever be able to tour ever again. So it's a great gift.
100%. It was truly, yeah, a crazy moment in time for the music industry, but it seemed like everybody just grouped together and made the best of it. And so, as regarding the tour itself, you guys kick off November 7th. And
Mhm.
is there any venues that you're going to that you haven't visited before that you're excited to see?
A lot of them we actually haven't been to before. The XL Live in Harrisburg. We haven't played State Theater in Ithaca. The Stone Pony has been something that's been talked about a lot in our musical circles, and we've never gotten a chance to play it. And the Nevermore Music Hall in Baltimore. It's supposed to be like this Poe themed place, and I'm really, really, really excited to be there.
Super exciting. And you know, like I said, a lot of cool venues you guys are stopping at. And just a simple question, like for you guys, it's really cool to see a band adapt really well online and take advantage of those tools to grow. What was the moment for you guys? We were like, wow, we got something here.
Um, I feel like we're one of those. We've just had like a couple of very interesting little viral moments throughout our history as a band. We were featured on like the front page of Reddit many, many years ago for a song that we had recorded for the NPR Tiny Desk concert contest. So we didn't win, but we were like an honorable mention, and the song had gotten a lot of play on YouTube. After that, we had a very specific algorithmic boost after a fan used our song Curses for like an animation video that they had made for some fandom that they were a part of. And they had a huge following. And so we were getting, like thousands and thousands of views on videos with just our music. Without really doing any kind of promotion or anything on our back end. So that was like absolutely insane. We're really grateful to that person. It was like, I think their username is like extra balls with a Z. So thank you, extra balls.
Too funny. And, going back to where it all began, Grand Rapids, Michigan, a hotbed of music. Billy Strings, I think, might be from there, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, from the West Michigan area for sure. We knew Billy when he was a kid. So it's so cool to see him blow up.
That's amazing. Now the Americana music scene, folk bluegrass, something that you guys dive deep into, and now you're in your rock and roll phase. What was like your experience in the local music scene in Grand Rapids? And was there a lot of other musicians in that genre also coming up? It just I'll try.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So West Michigan has this really unique music community because I feel like the way that we're shaped is like this way. It's like a peninsula. So a lot of touring acts, they'll either hit Detroit and then leave, or they'll go skip Michigan altogether and hit Chicago. So the Michigan music community has kind of been this like little self-sustaining ecosystem because we don't get as many touring acts as other states and big cities. So it's created this really diverse and robust local community with lots of great opportunities for bands that are just starting out. We used to say that Grand Rapids is like the best place to grow a band, and I still think that's true. The A lot of the spaces has shifted from being primarily like folk and bluegrass focused to being more, neutral rock, so that everybody can participate, which is really nice. Um, but yeah, Michigan, I think just because it's a peninsula, it does have this opportunity to like home grow some really incredible artists. So we kind of came of age at a time where we were watching a bunch of really like insanely talented individuals play these local stages. And it created, I think, a lot of value for us in like nurturing that local community to the point where like once we kind of accidentally stumbled into this national stage, it was a huge surprise. And it kind of required us to reconfigure how we run the business basically so that we could do bigger tours and leave Michigan more frequently.
Now, from the early 2010s to now, I mean, yeah, utilizing those tools like, uh, you know, social media is great for many things, and for businesses, for bands. But like, what advice would you give to that group, like you guys, who started in Grand Rapids, Michigan? Is it putting that attention online? Is it the songwriting? Is it just taking chances and not being afraid? What is it for you?
I kind of think it's a mix of all three. I feel very strongly that like we got very lucky. What that was a lightning strike, and I have no idea how to recreate it for anyone, even for ourselves. And so like we were lucky that we had that opportunity to capitalize on. But I also feel like that opportunity came after 10 years of being on the road and writing music and making albums and making music that felt like it spoke to us, instead of trying to make music that we thought other people wanted to hear. So even when that music wasn't really moving or going anywhere, it gave us a lot of joy to play and to create. And so I would very much strongly advise any musician to not worry about, the viral moment, because I don't think that you can manufacture a viral moment as easily as you could maybe 5 or 10 years ago. Make your product really good, make good music that you like to play, make it sustainable for yourself. And part of that is by, sticking to your guns and making the kind of music that makes you happy, but also not taking every opportunity that comes your way just because you feel like, you have to capitalize on the moment. There's with the permanence of the internet, the way that everything just kind of lives forever, you like Curses, when that had its viral moment, was I think 6 or 7 years old by that point.
Wow.
So, and it wasn't even like a single from the record. So for me, I just feel like my advice based on my life experience is, make the stuff that you want to make it good, and then try to make it a job that you can do forever. Don't burn yourself out. Try to chase like viral fads.
Makes sense. Yeah, you can't force it. And, talking about the music specifically, Beyond, 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 that out of the six albums, I related to that one the most. And last week, I literally just put you guys on shuffle on Spotify and just listened through everything. And,
Thank you.
yeah, and it was it is super emotional music, like it's like there's a ballad, but then there's aggressive emotional, and I feel like that's what your guys' sound is like, at least from the way I heard it from my own ears.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We definitely pride ourselves on not shying away from some of those darker feelings for sure in our songwriting. It We've always kind of viewed music as a vehicle for the catharsis. And so we do tend to explore a lot of things that aren't just like romance or happy endings. And because of that, I feel like we've connected with this like fan base that is a lot of like creatives, people who make stuff and who have deep feelings and write poetry and make art. And, those are our people.
100%. And, you have to, that creativity, the songwriting has to come from somewhere. And sometimes, I don't know, I wouldn't consider myself a musician. I play guitar, but like, I definitely feel like it's life experience that helps the song. And, to pour back into the creativity of what you love in music, what extracurricular activities, things that you do, make you feel refreshed when you hop on stage?
That is an amazing question. For me personally, it's really important to me to feel like I'm living a life and not just like stuck at work all day. And I love my job. Being a musician is amazing. But it does help to like get outside. I am a big runner. So for me, when I'm on the road, like making sure that I have time outdoors and moving my body and just kind of getting outside of that mindset of like, I am a musician on tour for a few minutes has been really helpful to keep things fresh and exciting by the time we hit stage. Yeah,
Now,
live a life.
Life. I love it. Now, as far as okay, you brought up running, music on your playlist. What
Ooh,
bands you listening to today? That get you through that just those mile marks.
hell yeah. I downloaded the new Sir Chloe album, Swallow the Knife. Amazing.
Okay.
So good. Mega Mango has also graced my playlists. Been listening to the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack as well. um, Lately, it's been a lot of like angry girl rock that it feels like inspired from 90s grunge, which is like where I live deep in my soul.
Late on me,
Um,
artists.
I was a big fan of Hole back in the day.
Okay.
Um, Revisiting Fiona Apple, Mitski has made a big appearance as well. Yeah, it's the angry girl rock, I think, is where I'm living now.
100%. My fiance in our house, we are constantly spinning Winona Fighter,
Mm.
a handful of other acts, Japanese Breakfast.
Japanese Breakfast, LT Gray, like there's so many good, I feel like harder female fronted rock acts now. Um, when I was growing up, I feel like I knew all five, and now there's so many, and it's amazing.
100%. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Now, as far as I guess just do you prefer like with the model that you guys are using to approach music performance, it do you find it being easier to be at home writing or on the bus going from city to city?
Hmm. Another tough question. I love being home. I think the pandemic really changed me from an extrovert to an ambivert. Like I get why people like being home now. But man, I love tour. It's hard and it's exhausting, but it is an adventure every day. And I do feel like I get a lot of living done when I'm out on the road because every place has a different vibe. All cities are cities, but every city is a little different. We just got back from our very first UK tour, and just being like, it was a lot of time in the van, like we didn't really get to do a lot of sightseeing, but even just having a moment to like walk down and get coffee, you know, walking around London early in the morning. I saw a fox just like hanging out outside of our hotel, eating from the trash, which was magical, truly. Um, but yeah, I feel like we get so many opportunities to do things that we wouldn't be able to do at home while we're on the road. And it gives me an opportunity to like miss my house and my partner and my cats. And when I get home, it just is all that more special as well. So yeah, I think I prefer both, but like I really love touring.
Going forward, like what is the future for you guys? I mean, you just take the UK, and you're constantly blowing up online and you're working towards a bigger goal, bringing it into the mainstream. What's next
Yeah.
for the Crane Wives?
I think that ultimately our goal for next steps is to like try to make what we have sustainable. Um, so much I think of music industry relies on flash in the pan moments, and that is like I feel so grateful that we were able to have a flash in the pan moment that like anything gets picked up by TikTok that anyone's listening ever. And for us having been a band for like 15 years, a big part of like our future plans, really revolves around trying to figure out ways to make this a long-term job that we can do for as long as we want. So that'll probably look like writing more music, making more albums, hopefully more tours if people will still want to come see us. I'm also working on a solo record right now. I know Kate is recording a solo record as well. Dan has produced some solo music. So we're just trying to keep a lot of irons in the fire and give ourselves lots of opportunities to continue playing.
Incredible. And just any plugs, uh, just for anybody who, for getting the word out about anything exciting you have coming up
Yeah,
after the tour, along.
absolutely. Thank you. Plugging, we just released our first two records on CD for the first time in like over 10 years. So we're going to have hard copies at our shows and we'll be selling them afterwards as well, um, which is amazing. It's so weird. I haven't seen a physical copy of this CD for so long. And the other day, um, someone had posted one online and I had forgotten that we had included a poster in the CD with like all of our handwritten lyrics on the back. And I was like, my handwriting is so bad. And I forgot about that. So that'll be fun. After tour as well, we're going to take a little bit of a break where we're going to be writing some music. I'll be playing some solo shows around Michigan. Come check it out. And then we'll be hopefully on the road again in the spring.
Awesome stuff, Emilee. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time today.
Of
Uh,
course. Thank you.
Everyone out there, go and catch the Crane Wives out on tour. Burlington fam, Portland, Maine fam, go and see these guys. They will the music that I feel like everybody can relate to, and I hope to catch a show. We're based in Albany, New York, and we're connected pretty much to all the Northeast, so it'd be
Gotcha.
people will make it out. So
Bro, just let me know what show you want to go to. I'll put you in a +1 on a list. Okay?
that would be awesome. Thank you so much, Emilee.
No problem. Yeah, of course.